Welcome back to Stock Talk Trades. We are covering HBAR in this video. HBAR has massive potential, and if you haven't seen, there is some crazy investors behind HBAR. Hedera Hashgraph. And this is their website, and obviously it's going to be tailored to them. They're going to be biased, but let's just go these are everybody that are invested in Hedera, Google, IBM, Standard Bank, Shinhan Bank, LG, all of these Chainlink labs now. HBAR has crazy potential. And right now they're sitting at around $2.2 billion market cap, which is very underestimated, or I think it's very undervalued compared to what they can do. So Bitcoin's the first generation of the ledger with 3 TPS. And on average around $3 per transaction, and take confirmation around 10 to 60 minutes. And again, Ethereum, not too good. I don't know if this takes into account Ethereum 2 or if they haven't, but anyways, just Ethereum, 12, 3, and 10 to 20 seconds. Hedera, on the other hand, can do 10,000 plus a second. How about Visa transactions per second? Around 1,700 transactions per second, where Hedera does 10,000 plus a second. The average fee is 0.001. Visa average fee. Visa average transaction fee. I'm not too sure actually, but anyways, their transaction fee or average fee is 1/100th of a penny and can finalize in 3 to 5 seconds. So this is absolutely crazy considering that they're only worth 26 cents. They do have a lot of coins in circulation, but I did the math for Hedera to be worth $50. $50. The market cap would have to be $420. So I think it's just bound to happen. And I mean, especially since if we do log, yeah, look, there we go. A logarithmic scale. And this just gets exponential. I'm really looking forward to that $50 mark because I want it to happen. I want it to happen. And I mean, I'm not going to trade with emotions, so I'm going to have step back and actually analyze this. And I do believe that we have a long-term potential, huge potential with this long term. We did have a triple top, so that's not good. We brought it down. And you could consider this a double bottom. Again, we got stopped at that $40 mark. We're coming down. We still are respecting the channel. We did bounce off this 200 SMA. And now I really want to stay above this 1 week or 21 EMA on the weekly time frame. And before we actually squeeze above this. Again, what needs to really happen is this is the 50 SMA. I want this, the 21 weekly, to cross. I guess it won't cross because the 50 SMA is on the daily chart, not the. Let's go ahead and move this to the 1 day. Yeah, ideally we want this to cross, and then we continue to push up. But it's not looking too good for this downward channel. We didn't close below this channel, but again, we could be forming. We did make a new high, which is good, and we haven't really made a new low. So this could be identifying a reversal from this big drop. And so what this really could happen is, or not, we could be forming a reverse ABC, which is something that I don't want to happen, where pulls back up to this 21 EMA before continuing to go lower. And honestly, I kind of want that to happen because then I can absolutely load up on Hedera. Because if I want it to drop 50%, load it up. But I really want to just break out of this downtrend because, I mean, in comparison, this isn't too much of a uptrend. Let's go and take a peek at the weekly chart. Yeah, we are still doing good on the weekly chart. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at some Fibonacci levels. We are still respecting that 50% level. So I'm going to go ahead and use this trend-based Fibonacci extensions. I can see a $60 coin once we break this trend. Or 60-cent coin. Excuse me. $60 would be nice too. Don't get me wrong. You can definitely see it popping up. If we go ahead and measure this to here, that's around 41 cents. And we go ahead and measure the bottom. Again, that's close to 41 cents. Right in that range. So again, we are still looking very bullish for Hedera hash graph. This is just one big ABC pattern potentially. And then after this, we're looking for another ABC pattern after it runs up to 60, all the way up to whatever price target you want. I'm really looking forward to Hedera long term. I'm loading up on this coin every single day. And it's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know why I have this line right here. Let's go and take a peek at the 4-hour chart. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, so it really doesn't know what's happening. This could be a good sign. If we can hold this level, if we make a new high here, that would be good, because we could be having a reversal here. And this could just be an ABC pattern up to that top, where we're gonna have some strong resistance at around 30 cents. We might continue to pull back. Ideally, we want to break above this 21 EMA and 200 SMA and 50 SMA, and then we'll kind of get squeezed between this trend line and these trend lines before we get popped up out to that 35 cent level, and then hopefully break out to that 40. And then I would like to potentially build up on that 40 before breaking out to that 60-cent mark. So I'm absolutely loading up. I really want this to break on the 4-hour chart, but I'm not too worried. This can't be considered a double bottom just because this is lower than this. I mean, I guess you could call it a double bottom, but it's not valid enough for me, because usually the first point has to be high, or the second point has to be higher than the first point. If we go ahead and take a peek at the 5-minute chart, yeah, no, see, this is why I wouldn't trade any cryptos. Look how choppy this is. Oh, but it is looking good on the 5-minute chart. Shoulder, shoulder, head, inverse head and shoulders with the neckline somewhere up here. If we break this neckline, I'm looking for a push to it's only 1.8 cents. I'm looking for a push to around yeah, that looks good. To around 28 cents. That's going to be our next support. Short term, in order to push it up higher. Again, we might hit our heads on this 21 EMA. But overall, Hedera hash graph is looking good, and I'm holding until it hits $50. I'm excited. I'm going to hold around 10,000 shares, 10 to 15,000 shares until it hits 50. Actually, I'm going to try to get it to where I can hold around 20,000 until it hits. So sell 10,000 at 50 and sell another 10,000 at $100. And that's far in the future. I'm not saying that could happen very soon. I'm saying in the future, I definitely believe that it could get up there, because for it to hit if it hit $100, it would be less than $1 trillion market cap, and this has multiple. This is a way better project than like Ethereum, Bitcoin. And again, this is my opinion. The market cap for Bitcoin right now is less than $1 trillion. Holy shit. Ethereum could potentially pass Bitcoin, but we will see what happens. All the money is just getting taken out. of crypto. I'm not too worried about it, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot, and you can stay up to date on your favorite cryptos. Love y'all. Peace.